Yo, what is up everybody, it's your boy Prince, and let me tell you something. I am so hyped for this one. We're about to embark on a journey to one of the most iconic cities on the planet, London. 10 days of pure, unadulterated London life. Get ready to explore hidden alleys, conquer double-decker buses, and maybe even sneak in a pint or two at the pub. You coming with? Let's go! Alright, so we just landed at Heathrow. First things first, we gotta navigate this maze of an airport, find our luggage, and catch a cab to the hotel. Okay, we made it to the hotel. It's charming, a little boutique spot tucked away on a quiet street. I'm thinking we ditch the bags, freshen up real quick, and head straight back out. No time for jet lag. First impressions? London is everything I hoped for and more. The energy here is electric. We're just gonna wander for now, get a feel for the pulse of the city. Let's find some food. I'm thinking fish and chips. Gotta have the classics, right? Alright, day 2 and we are hitting the ground running. First up, the classics, Big Ben, Houses of Parliament, Westminster Abbey. It's surreal seeing them in person. You can feel the history in the air here, in the stones of these buildings. Centuries of stories of kings and queens, of wars and revolutions. We're gonna walk along the Thames too, soak it all in. Can't believe the crowds here though, it's insane. But everyone's buzzing, excited, just like us. We even snagged a photo with one of the royal guards. Don't tell anyone he cracked a smile. Next up, we're thinking about grabbing some street food from a local market and finding a spot by the river to just chill for a bit. Day 3, and we are off to the British Museum. I'm talking ancient artifacts, priceless treasures, history coming to life. First up, the Rosetta Stone, the real deal, people. It's incredible to think how this one stone unlocked the secrets of Egyptian hieroglyphs. Next, we're diving into the Egyptian exhibit, checking out the mummies and sarcophagi. We're talking Greek sculptures, Roman mosaics, ancient Chinese pottery. This place has it all. I could spend days here and still not see everything. It's mind-blowing, the artistry, the craftsmanship of it all. Makes you think about all the stories these objects could tell. Time for a coffee break, maybe grab a souvenir or two. This place is a whirlwind, but I'm loving every minute of it. Day 4. And we are about to dive headfirst into the retail jungle that is Oxford Street. This place is a shopper's paradise, a consumerist wonderland. We're talking high-end designer boutiques, department stores that go on for blocks, and those iconic red double-decker buses whizzing by. We're on the hunt for souvenirs, some vintage finds, maybe a new jacket or two. My feet are screaming, my wallet is crying, but hey, my hands are full of bags, so I'm calling that a win. Time for a pint and some people watching. Day 5 and we're headed to one of London's most iconic landmarks, the Tower of London. This place has seen it all, royal prisoners, executions, even a zoo at one point. We're here to see the crown jewels of course, because who doesn't love a bit of sparkle and grandeur? But also to soak up the atmosphere, to imagine all the history that's unfolded within these walls. We met a beefeater, learned about the ravens, and even saw a reenactment of a medieval battle. This place is like stepping back in time and I'm loving every minute of it. Day 6 and we're trading in our walking shoes for something a little more theatrical. Tonight we're experiencing the magic of London's West End. We managed to snag tickets to a sold-out show, a mix of classic and contemporary. The energy in the theater is electric. The curtain rises, the lights dim, and we are transported to another world. The music, the costumes, the talent, it's all so incredible. There's something truly special about live theater, about the shared experience of being in the audience and witnessing something so raw and powerful. Day 7, and we're escaping the hustle and bustle of the city for a day trip to Windsor Castle. This place is straight out of a fairy tale. A majestic castle, sprawling grounds, and a whole lot of royal history. We're talking the oldest and largest inhabited castle in the world, home to the Queen herself, well, sometimes at least. We're taking a tour of the state apartments, marveling at the opulent interiors and imagining what it would be like to live like royalty. Next up, St. George's Chapel, a stunning example of Gothic architecture and the final resting place of several monarchs, including Henry VIII. After soaking up all the royal grandeur, we're grabbing some lunch and doing a bit of exploring in the charming town of Windsor. Day 8, and we're diving headfirst into the eclectic wonderland that is Camden Market. This place is a feast for the senses. A labyrinth of stalls selling everything from vintage clothing and handmade jewelry to quirky art and international cuisine. The energy here is infectious, a mix of locals, tourists, artists, and musicians. We're on the hunt for unique souvenirs, vintage finds, and maybe some delicious street food to fuel our adventures. Camden Market is a true reflection of London's diversity and creativity, and I'm loving every minute of it. Day 9, and we're taking a much-needed break from the non-stop energy of the city with a relaxing day at Hyde Park. This place is like an oasis of green in the heart of London, a perfect escape from the urban jungle. We're renting a paddle boat and taking to the Serpentine Lake, enjoying the peace and quiet and maybe even working on our tans. Afterward, we're spreading out a blanket and having a picnic lunch under the shade of a tree, soaking up the sunshine and watching the world go by. Day 10 already? Time flies when you're having fun, or when you're exploring one of the greatest cities on earth. It's our last day in London, and while part of me is sad to be leaving, the other part is already planning my next trip back. We're spending the day revisiting our favorite spots, grabbing one last plate of fish and chips, and soaking up the atmosphere one last time. As I stand here, watching the sun set over the city skyline, I'm filled with a sense of gratitude for all the incredible experiences I've had over the past 10 days. London, you've stolen a piece of my heart. Until next time, London, keep it real, keep it royal, and keep on rocking. So there you have it, folks. 10 epic days in London, jam-packed with adventure, history, culture, and maybe even a few too many pints of beer. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more travel vlogs and adventures, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for joining me on this incredible journey, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.